Hey guys, so just a super quick video update because it's literally been forever since I've actually posted anything, and like I've recorded a bunch of videos kind of like this, and it just never really worked out. Like I didn't like the quality of any of them. But this one, I really don't give a crap about the quality. I'm just gonna do it, update some of you guys, and maybe eventually here I'm actually gonna have the time and stuff to start posting again. But some life updates since like the last time I actually really was on video or had a camera. Not in Texas anymore. I'm now in Nebraska. Work moved me up here when I got my promotion to manager with Amazon. So that's a funny one. Now that I've been going to the track more, one of the nicknames that they always call me is Amazon. So it's really a part of my personality at this point. Um, so yeah, I live in Nebraska now, and the reason we're in my basement, which you're gonna have to forgive the mess down here, is because it has been in the 20s or less outside, and it is about to start freezing and snowing and everything. So everyone is in the basement because it's nice and warm down here, and lets me work on it off season without my little thingies getting cold. So right up front here, we got Philia. So this is my SV650 race bike. Oh, am I really recording this in portrait mode? This is awful. Okay, sorry. I usually, landscapes are a lot better. Hope you're watching on your phone. Anyway, so it is, as far as I understand, I think, God, I'm like at least the third owner. It is a pretty much stock internal SV650, 2003 frame with '05 engine, so something was blown up at some point, I guess. Yeah, so mostly stock internals. It's got some woodcraft parts on it, like these clip-ons. It's got a ignition delete, obviously your standard kickstand delete. Tires, chain, blah blah blah. Steel braided lines down to double H thinnered brake pads, and I was using some DOT 501, which I'm going to be changing out a little bit closer to the start of the season because it's a brand new bottle and I don't want it to take on any water, moisture while it's in the basement. I'm running Motril 7100, I think, is the full synthetic. It's up for an oil change. Let's see, it's got Dunlop Q3 Plus on the front and the back. There is a second set of rims that's a nice bright orange that goes a lot better with the Gulf color scheme, but those still have slicks on them. So I don't have tire warmers or anything yet, so hopefully I can get a few takeoffs and start actually running slicks by next season. Let's see, it's got stock forks, and internals, but from what I understand, it's got gold emulators in it. I'm running engine ice, and it's got I believe this is a Penske rear shock. Yeah, Penske, you can kind of read it in there. Woodcraft rear sets, and actually these are, I can't remember if they're the high-rise version, but they're for a, what do you call it? A Gen 1. So Gen 1s actually sit a lot higher, so if you had these for Gen 2, your foot peg position would actually be a little bit lower. So one of the things I've been struggling with this season is how high the foot pegs are. I still have my stock seat and everything, but I kind of threw together a really ugly kind of custom shape just to see if that's going to make any difference. So I might run it a few laps and then inevitably take it home, make some modifications to it. It does increase my seat height a little bit, so reduces my leg fatigue. It had some cheapo levers on it when I first got it, but went back to OEM quality. R6 throttle tube, I believe. Dude, everyone, there's a lot of the brackets off right now because I had to access the battery for charging purposes, but it's so funny to me that there's so many people on the SV forum that's like, I want to run race body work, and this is some Gixxer body work, and there's also another set that it came with the bike that's like not finished or painted or anything. But this shit is so janky when it's fit on the bike and it's held together with zip ties and stuff. So everyone's always like, I want race body work, and I'm like, no, you really don't, because it's held together. I don't know. Someone called me like, wow, you can actually afford to put zip ties instead of just safety wire. But yeah. You know, it's been down a little bit. It's a little shitty, but for 2500 race ready. And all I did with it once I got it was replace the clutch, because the first time I had it out for my like beginner class on the track, it totally shot a brick. So new clutch, Barnett, super good. And over here we got a little new addition to the family. Hello, little buddy. So this is this is Tootsie Roll. She is a 2022 Honda Navi automatic for my wife, getting her into riding. So I've been looking at Honda Groms and stuff too, but Jesus Christ, way too expensive for what it is, because you can get something like this, maybe not nowadays, but this was 2400. This was 2400. This was 2500. Why the fuck would I pay 3200 for a little, like, can barely get up to 60 miles an hour? Anyway, he's doing alright. He's doing alright. Got those new, what is this? Pirelli Angel GT tires. So, you know, let's see, brakes and everything are doing good. He's probably also gonna get some Mochel, because I literally have like an entire case over here. Yeah, the braking is whatever. I'm gonna replace the grips. Really should use, let's see, I did the valve clearances on here earlier this season. Really could use a throttle body sync, but you need a special tool for that. So I guess you have to go to like a dealer or whatever. Could also use some new exhaust gaskets. I ended up, for now, I unhooked the what do you call it, PC3, because it was just causing weird running issues. Like it would randomly stutter, and then the fault indicator would start flashing until I turned it off, turned it back on, which is really fun, like kill switching yourself on the highway just to like get it back. So I took that apart. It's running a little lean again, but at least it's not, it's running, so that's the point. You know, I really love the like super close clearance down here at the radiator, and I've had to do some like funky brackets and stuff because the fans and aftermarket radiators and shit just don't like line up quite right, and it fucking it's just awful. So, you know, cheap parts instead of OEM, because OEM radiators for these things are like $500 at this point, which it's the first thing that fucking hits the ground when you crash, so let's not. But yeah, my stupid little, like, whatever this is holding up okay, and he's doing a good job. So, yeah, that's the bikes. And I'm hoping here that I can start racing, at least locally right now, like at my current track, which is in Hastings, Nebraska. MPH, Motor Sport Park Hastings or something like that, was hosted by Track Addicts, which is Ducati of Omaha. Super cool guys. Still don't know if I'm a huge fan of Ducatis, but they might be changing my mind about that. Let's see. Anyway, it's been really good. I might start doing some of their amateur racing next year. Yeah, just really looking forward to it, and hopefully can get out and see some different tracks next year, and you know, just be pushing it, because I love it. It's my babe. It's a good bike. Her name's Filia. Filia, which is like Old Norse for like a spirit guide. So like children have a spirit guide, kind of from with them from birth or something. So just a really cool, like, we're one thing, one goal. She helps protect me. So it's super janky, broken, held together with zip ties. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's gonna go down way more. So, all right, this is a 10.5 minute video, but there's your update. Thank you if you watched this. I am hoping to upload more. I do miss you guys, but love you. Peace.